The untold truth. Colonel Sanders was never a military colonel. Hello everyone. Today we're diving into a fascinating revelation about one of the most recognizable figures in the fast food industry. Colonel Harlan Sanders of KFC fame. Despite his iconic white suit, beard, and the military title preceding his name, Colonel Sanders was never actually a military colonel. Let's explore this surprising truth and the remarkable journey of this unconventional entrepreneur. The honorary title, the title colonel, that Sanders proudly carried throughout his life, was not earned through military service, but was instead an honorary title bestowed upon him by the governor of Kentucky. In Kentucky, the title Kentucky Colonel is a prestigious honorary position given to individuals who have made significant contributions to the state's culture, history, or economy. Sanders received this honorary title in 1935 from Governor Ruby Laffoon in recognition of his contributions to Kentucky cuisine. He embraced this title wholeheartedly, making it an integral part of his personal brand and business identity. The real journey behind the Colonel Harlan Sanders had quite an extraordinary life before becoming the face of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Born in 1890, his early life was marked by hardship rather than privilege. At age 6, after his father passed away, young Harlan had to take on responsibilities, cooking for his siblings, while his mother worked. By age 10, he had already left home to work as a farmhand. Throughout his life, Sanders worked numerous jobs including railroad workers, insurance salesman, ferry boat operator, tire salesman, gas station operator. It was at his gas station in Corbin, Kentucky, where Sanders began serving food to travelers. His cooking gained such popularity that he eventually converted his establishment into a restaurant, a late bloomer in business. Perhaps the most inspiring aspect of Sanders' story is that his greatest success came later in life. He was 62 years old when he began franchising his chicken recipe. After Interstate 75 was built, diverting traffic away from his restaurant, Sanders found himself nearly bankrupt with only his recipe and $105 from his first Social Security check. Instead of giving up, he traveled across the United States, cooking his chicken for restaurant owners and striking deals where he would receive a nickel for each piece of chicken sold using his recipe. This determination eventually led to over 600 franchised outlets by 1964. The secret recipe and business revolution. Sanders' famous secret recipe of 11 herbs and spices became legendary in the fast food industry. He maintained strict quality control, often showing up unannounced at KFC locations and throwing away food that didn't meet his standards. When he eventually sold KFC to investors for $2 million in 1964, equivalent to about $17 million today, he ensured that he would remain the company's quality controller and brand ambassador. Even after selling the business, Sanders remained deeply involved and was often critical when he felt standards were slipping. The controversial side of the Colonel, what many don't know, is that Sanders had quite a colorful personality. He was known for his fiery temper and colorful language. There are numerous accounts of him inspecting KFC franchises and expressing his dissatisfaction in no uncertain terms when the food didn't meet his expectations. Some former executives have shared stories about the Colonel using rather explicit language when criticizing food quality. In one infamous incident, he reportedly described the gravy as tasting like wallpaper paste and other foods as fit for the family pet rather than humans. Sanders was also involved in physical altercations throughout his life. In one notable incident, during his pre-KFC days, he got into a shootout with a competitor over a disputed billboard, resulting in serious consequences for the other party, transforming his image. What's particularly brilliant about Sanders' business acumen was his understanding of personal branding long before it became a marketing buzzword. He deliberately cultivated his Southern gentleman image, with the white suit, black string tie, and goatee. The white suit wasn't just a fashion choice, it was practical too. Sanders understood that appearing in white would help hide the flour stains from his cooking demonstrations. He reportedly owned more than 50 white suits, and wore them, almost exclusively, in his later years. Legacy and lasting impact. When Sanders passed away in 1980, at age 90, his impact on the fast food industry was undeniable. His image continues to be used by KFC globally, making him one of the most recognizable business figures worldwide. The irony is that despite being a civilian his entire life, his military-inspired title became so ingrained in popular culture that millions of people around the world automatically associate Colonel with fried chicken rather than military rank. Final thoughts. Colonel Sanders' journey proves that success can come at any age and often follows numerous failures. Despite never serving in the military, the honorary title became synonymous with his identity and brand. His persistence in the face of adversity is perhaps his greatest legacy. The man who at retirement age built one of the world's most successful fast food empires. What's most inspiring about Sanders' story is that he wasn't born into privilege, didn't have formal business education, and found his greatest success when most people would be settling into retirement. It reminds us that it's never too late to pursue your passion, and that authentic personality and quality can become powerful brand differentiators. So the next time you see that iconic image of Colonel Sanders, remember, he defined that military title stands not a war hero, but a culinary entrepreneur whose greatest weapons were a secret recipe and extraordinary determination. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about this surprising truth about Colonel Sanders, hit the like button and subscribe for more fascinating revelations about the figures we think we know.